We collected and have been collecting all of the fire hose waste from the London Fire Brigade since 2007. We make these stunningly beautiful products, sell them for lots of money and give half of the money to the firefighters' charity. I think you have to have the same skills when you're running a social enterprise that you would running any other business. Some of the reasons why social enterprises fall down is because you've got an incredibly idealistic individual at the helm who may not understand bureaucracy and VAT and accounting and all of those things. And actually you need a business head to run any business. Doesn't mean that we're fluffy or soft or any of those things. We're, I'm quite hardcore and I can be quite mean and I can negotiate a contract as viciously as anyone else, but it's just the aims of the business are different, I would say. Someone does actually really have a burning passion to set up their own thing, and that's great as well, because if you've got a burning passion to do something, chances are you're going to have a much better chance of succeeding. And you want to be a social entrepreneur and you want to work like we do, then I would say give one of us a call. I can introduce you to one in any sector that's going. The best thing you could do is actually go out there and partner with an existing social enterprise that's doing it really well, or learn from an existing social enterprise that's doing it really well. Because it is a different dynamic and you do need something extra. So you need everything that a business person has, but you need something else as well. I think it's definitely important to admit that we make mistakes absolutely every day, and we make big ones. We didn't know how to make a bag, we didn't know how to do any of the things associated with being a fashion company. Even today, we still don't know how to take advantage of some of the opportunities that we have. We're selling with some absolutely incredible retail partners, and we don't know how to go out and show off about that and say, hey, we're in Harrods, you should buy our stuff. So there's a lot we need to learn and a lot we need to improve on, and we find that out most of the time after the fact. And we're always catching up and we're always over-promising. But I think if you talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, they tell you the same thing. You can't go in and win a contract with a supermarket when you admit to them that you're not quite ready to sell to them. You have to tell them that you're in production and you're ready to go. And you are facing these catch-22s all the time. I think it's something I'd recommend because I don't think there's any other way to do things if we want to have an equitable world and we don't want to destroy the planet. If you look at most social enterprises, they have a concept of sharing wealth back to their stakeholders and within their communities. So you're building wealth across the platform instead of just for a few select individuals, which is quite an amazing way to ensure that everyone who is a stakeholder in the business wants to see the business succeed. So you've got two benefits really. You've got a lot of people behind the business, but you've also got a lot of people benefiting from the business as well. We are approaching as a business that really tricky phase where we're now completely too big to be run by just Elvis and myself. So we do need to bring people in, and we, I'll tell you right now, we don't know how to do that. We get approached all the time by really exciting people, but for some reason or another we don't think they necessarily have the right skill set for us. But at the same time I can't define the skill set that we need. I don't know quite how we're going to get through this next phase. I just know that we will, and if it takes bringing in some HR professionals from the fashion industry, we will. If it takes bringing in some key investors that know the right players, we'll do that. But we are at that stage where we have to bring people in.